Akashvani presents Morning News. Good morning. I'm Anuja Kumar. The headlines. Prime Minister Narendra Modi to inaugurate new integrated terminal building of Veer Savarkar International Airport, Port Blair, today. 38 parties confirm participation in NDA meeting being held in New Delhi this evening. Government launches sale of subsidised chana dal under the brand name Bharat Dal at 60 rupees per kg to provide pulses at affordable rate to consumers. Union Home Minister Amit Shah to launch CRCS-Sahara Refund Portal for submission of claims by depositors of 4 cooperative societies of Sahara Group. And Korea Open Badminton Championship begins in Yeosu, South Korea. PV Sindhu, Prannoy, Kidambi, Srikanth, Satwiksairaj, Rankireddy and Chirag Shetty to represent India at the tournament. And now the news in detail. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will inaugurate the new integrated terminal building of Veer Savarkar International Airport, Port Blair, today through video conferencing. The inauguration of the new terminal building, built at a cost of around 710 crore rupees, will play a key role in boosting connectivity of Andaman and Nicobar. In a tweet, Prime Minister Modi said the new integrated terminal building at Veer Savarkar International Airport, Port Blair, will ensure easier travel to Andaman and Nicobar Islands. He added that this will be a big boost for tourism, in particular in the region. With a total built-up area of around 40,800 square meters, the new terminal building will be capable of handling about 50 lakh passengers annually. An apron suitable for 2 Boeing 767-400 and 2 Airbus 321 types of aircraft has also been constructed at the airport at a cost of 80 crore rupees, making the airport now suitable for parking of 10 aircraft at a time. The Bharatiya Janata Party BJP has said that 38 parties will be participating in the National Democratic Alliance NDA meeting, which is going to be held in the national capital today evening. The meeting will be chaired by BJP National President JP Nadda and will be attended by Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Several new allies, including the Shiv Sena headed by Maharashtra Chief Minister Eknath Shinde, the NCP faction led by Ajit Pawar, and some former ones like Lok Janshakti Party Ramvilas leader Chirag may attend the NDA meet. Addressing a press conference in New Delhi, BJP President JP Nadda said the NDA's reach and scope has increased over the years due to the good governance given in the last 9 years.
नेशनल डेमोक्रेटिक अलायंस की बैठक शाम को आहूत की गई है। कुल मिलाकर के 38 हमारे पार्टनर्स, जो हमारे एनडीए के पार्टनर्स हैं, उनकी कंफर्मेशन आ चुकी है। पिछले 9 सालों में एनडीए का जो एक व्याप है वो बढ़ा है, स्कोप भी बढ़ा है और कुल मिलाकर के जो डेवलपमेंट का एजेंडा है, जो स्कीम्स हैं, जो नीतियां हैं, जो प्रधानमंत्री मोदी जी के नेतृत्व में जो चल रही हैं, ऑन ऑल फ्रंट, राइट फ्रॉम नेशनल सिक्योरिटी टू इंटरनेशनल पॉलिटिक्स टू द एम्पावरमेंट ऑफ द पीपल, ये सब चीजों का एक असर पड़ा है।
Mr. Nadda said that NDA alliance is not for power, but this alliance is for service to strengthen the country. Calling the alliance unbreakable and firm, Mr. Nadda said that NDA's unity is based on the interest of the country. NDA meeting is taking place a day after the several opposition parties kicked off its meeting in Bengaluru yesterday to chalk out a joint strategy to take on the BJP unitedly in the 2024 Lok Sabha elections. The BJP has constituted a 5-member committee comprising of party's women MPs to visit violence-affected areas in West Bengal. The committee will submit a report on alleged atrocities committed against women in the state during the violence. The MPs in the committee include convener Saroj Pandey, Rama Devi, Aprajita Sarangi, Kavita Patidar and Sandhya Ray. Consumer Affairs, Food and Public Distribution Minister Piyush Goyal has launched the sale of subsidised chana dal under the brand name Bharat Dal at the rate of 60 rupees per kilogram for 1 kilogram pack and 55 rupees per kilogram for 30 kilogram pack. The introduction of Bharat Dal is a major step taken by the central government towards making pulses available to consumers at affordable prices. The retail outlets of National Agriculture Cooperative Marketing Federation, NAFED, in Delhi NCR are selling the chana dal. The milling and packaging of the chana dal has been undertaken by National Agricultural Cooperative Marketing Federation, NAFED, for distribution through its retail outlets in Delhi NCR and also through the outlets of Kendriya Bhandar and Safal. Union Home and Cooperation Minister Amit Shah will launch CRCS-Sahara Refund Portal in New Delhi today. Cooperation Minister has taken a number of initiatives to strengthen the cooperative movement in the country and to protect the interests of the members of the cooperatives. In order to address the grievances of genuine members and depositors of Sahara Group of cooperative societies for payment of their legitimate deposits, the ministry had filed an application in the Supreme Court. In March this year, the Supreme Court had directed that 5,000 crore rupees be transferred out of the Sahara SEBI refund account to the Central Registrar of Cooperative Societies for disbursement against the legitimate dues of the genuine depositors of the Sahara Group of Cooperative Societies. A portal has been developed for submission of legitimate claims by the genuine depositors of the Sahara Group of Cooperative Societies. This is Akashvani giving you the news. For quick news updates round the clock, follow us on our Twitter handle at Air News Alerts. President Draupadi Murmu will present the Bhumi Samman 2023 at Vigyan Bhavan in New Delhi today. The Bhumi Samman will be presented to 9 state secretaries and 68 district collectors along with their teams. They have excelled in achieving saturation of the core components of Digital India Land Records Modernization Program, which is the core of governance. Union Minister of Rural Development and Panchayati Raj, Giriraj Singh, stated that this event is extremely significant for revenue and registration functionaries of the state who would receive the Bhumi Samman for the first time in the last 75 years for their outstanding performance. This would be the landmark year for institutionalizing the Bhumi Samman. He said that the Bhumi Samman scheme is a fine example of center-state cooperative federalism based on trust and partnership. The minister added that digitization process of land records and registration will help mitigate the huge pendency of court cases involving land disputes, cutting down the GDP loss to the country's economy due to projects being stalled over litigation. The monsoon session of the Chhattisgarh Legislative Assembly will begin today. This session will have 4 sittings and conclude on the 21st of July. The state government will present some amendment bills and supplementary budget. The 4-day session is expected to be stormy, with the opposition parties likely to bring no confidence motion against the state government. As assembly elections are due this year in Chhattisgarh, this may be the last session of the present assembly. Senior Congress leader and former Kerala Chief Minister Oomen Chandy passed away in a private hospital in Bengaluru this morning following prolonged illness. He was 79. He was undergoing treatment for throat-related ailments for some time. The state government has declared 2 days of official mourning in the state. Offices, schools and colleges will remain closed today as a mark of respect to the departed leader. Oomen Chandy served as the Kerala Chief Minister twice, from 2004 to 2006 and 2011 to 16. The veteran leader began his stint as a legislator by winning in the 1970 State Assembly elections at the age of 27. He later went on to win 11 consecutive polls. He represented Puttupalli Assembly constituency and was the longest-serving MLA in the State Assembly. The India Meteorological Department, or IMD, has predicted heavy to very heavy rainfall over Konkan and Goa, central Maharashtra and Odisha during the next 5 days. Heavy to very heavy rainfall spells have also been forecast over Uttarakhand and central India, including West Madhya Pradesh and Vidarbha and Chhattisgarh today and tomorrow. Talking to Akashvani News, Director of IMD Shimla, Surinder Pal, has said that Himachal Pradesh likely to receive heavy rain during next few days.
हिमाचल प्रदेश में मानसून सक्रिय है और अगले 4 से 5 दिन भी प्रदेश में बारिश जारी रहेगी। कुछ जिलों में भारी बारिश होने की संभावना भी है। हमने येलो अलर्ट जो है प्रदेश के लगभग सभी जिलों के लिए रखा है और प्रदेश सरकार को एहतियात के तौर पर अलर्ट्स और वार्निंग्स में वो दी जा रही है। और ये जो मानसून का सिलसिला है अभी करीब जो है 1 वीक कंटिन्यू करेगा और उसके बाद संभावना है कि उसमें कुछ कमी आ सकती है।
Gujarat is also likely to record isolated heavy to very heavy rainfall tomorrow and day after tomorrow. In its weather bulletin, IMD said a cyclonic circulation is likely to form over Northwest Bay of Bengal within 48 hours. Meanwhile, parts of the northeast are also likely to witness fairly widespread to widespread rainfall with isolated heavy rainfall. In the national capital, the water level of the Yamuna River was recorded at 206.01 meters yesterday. According to the Central Water Commission, the Yamuna water level at 2 p.m. yesterday stood at 205.87 meters, which was higher than the danger mark of 205.33 meters. Meanwhile, the national capital will remain a generally cloudy sky with moderate rain. The maximum temperature is likely to hover around 33 degrees Celsius. Several places in Telangana witnessed heavy rainfall, while the India Meteorological Department, Hyderabad, issued heavy to very heavy rainfall warning at several districts in the state for the coming 3 days. Kannaigodam in Mulugu district recorded the highest of 9.6 centimeters of rainfall since yesterday. Several places in Nizamabad and Karimnagar districts also recorded heavy rainfall during the past 24 hours. Rains intensified in North Telangana districts like Jagtial, Peddapalli and Bhulpalli due to low pressure area. Meanwhile, the Met officials issued a warning that all the districts in the northern parts of Telangana state are expected to receive heavy to very heavy rain in the coming few days, while Hyderabad and its surrounding regions expect moderate to heavy rain. The Met Center has also said about several places in the state, including Hyderabad, are likely to experience thunderstorms, lightning and hailstorms. People have been advised to take shelter in pakka structures and avoid shelter under trees. A repatriation ceremony for 105 trafficked antiquities handed over by the U.S. side was held at the Indian consulate in New York last night. This is a follow-up to the historic state visit of Prime Minister Narendra Modi to the United States last month. Speaking on the occasion, Ambassador of India to the United States, Taranjeet Singh Sandhu, thanked the U.S. side for their stellar cooperation and support. In sports, Korea Open Badminton 2023 has kicked off at Yeosu in South Korea today. India's star players PV Sindhu, HS Prannoy, Kidambi, Srikanth and Akarshi Kashyap, Malvika Bansor will be in action in first-round matches tomorrow. However, Lakshya Sen will be missing as he has withdrawn from the tournament. In the men's singles, Priyanshu Rajawat, Mithun Manjunath and Kiran George will also be in action. In women's singles, 3 Indian players Tasneem Mir, Ashmita Chaliha and Tanya Hemant have been promoted from qualifiers to main draw. And now for a look at today's newspapers, it's over to Subhadra Ramachandran.
Thank you, Anuja. As the opposition mulls strategy to take on BJP in 2024, Chirag rejoins the NDA ahead of BJP's mega show of strength, states front page headlines in the Pioneer. Hindustan Times mentions about the G20 event in Gujarat under the headline, India-US agree to link up on energy, climate, multilateral development banks. New accounting standard for insurance soon to align Indian norms with international practices and help foreign investors better gauge risk exposure, reports the Economic Times. Training complete, Delhi Police to deploy its first 19 mock women for G20, notes the Indian Express. The Times of India citing the alarming rise in the river Yamuna writes, first in 45 years, rising Yamuna waters reach walls of Taj Mahal. And finally, a Niti Aayog report says 13.5 crore people lifted out of multi-dimensional poverty, showing a significant decline in the country, states the Hindu. With that, it's back to you, Anuja.
Thank you, Subhadra. And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Prime Minister Narendra Modi to inaugurate new integrated terminal building of Veer Savarkar International Airport, Port Blair today. 38 parties confirm participation in NDA meeting being held in New Delhi this evening. Government launches sale of subsidised chana dal under the brand name Bharat Dal at 60 rupees per kg to provide pulses at affordable rate to consumers. Union Home Minister Amit Shah to launch CRCS-Sahara Refund Portal for submission of claims by depositors of 4 cooperative societies of Sahara Group, and Korea Open Badminton Championship begins in Yeosu, South Korea. And with that, we end the morning news. Have a nice day.